The following segment is sponsored by the World Pet Association. Well, many people see pets as cherished members of their families and strive to provide them with the very best to keep their furry, feathered, or scaly companions happy, healthy, and pampered. But what's the next big thing for your beloved pet? Let's go to Las Vegas and SuperZoo, pet retail's largest event in North America. And joining us now is pet trend expert Christine Johnson. Welcome, Christine. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure. All right, well, first and foremost, let's talk about SuperZoo itself. What is this event?
Well, as you mentioned, it is the largest and most comprehensive trade show in North America for pet retailers. We just opened the show floor a couple of minutes ago. We're being joined by over 20,000 pet professionals who are exploring over 17 football fields worth of pet products. We have exhibitors who are debuting over 1,000 new products this year. It's a really exciting event, this is where the professional pet community comes together to discover the latest and greatest pet products and trends that you're going to see on your store shelves in the coming months.
Love that. Okay, and speaking of which, let's talk about some of these trends. What are some of the hottest pet trends you're seeing at SuperZoo this year?
Where we're continuing to see pet parents really embrace their animals as part of the family. And I think there's no better example of that than this new board game from Westpaw. It's the Dog's Best Friend board game. It just debuted. And in this, your dog is a player in the game. So you can finally invite them to your family game night.
I love that.
But it's not all just fun and games here at SuperZoo. We also care very deeply about their health and nutrition. And so the food trends that we're seeing here at the show really echo what we're seeing in the human food world. Cleaner ingredient panels, moving away from preservatives and artificial ingredients. We have some single ingredient dog treats over here that I think are a great example of that. This is a brand new Barkin line of dog treats. They only use a single ingredient in each version, so you never have to worry about your dog's allergies or food sensitivities.
I love that. I feel like, we all are a little more discerning about what we put in our bodies, and why not be the same way for our pets. And with pet spending on the rise, let's talk about what's really on top of mind for pet parents.
The pet industry is huge and it's growing. Every year, Americans spend $100 billion on pet products every year. And one thing that really can convince them to pay a little bit more for a product is sustainability. So we're seeing sustainable practices being embraced across the pet industry. Jiminy's is a really great example of that. They use an alternative protein source. They make their line of dog food and treats with crickets and grub protein. Farming insects is much more sustainable than traditional protein sources like beef or chicken. They use way less resources like land or water. They generate less greenhouse gas emissions, all that great stuff. And it's very nutritious for your dogs. And then Project Suds over here is another great mission-based brand. They use absolutely no plastics in their line of hair and skincare products for dogs and cats, reduce their packaging as much as possible, and even donate some to their local community. So it's great for both our pets and for the planet.
Love that. Giving back, sustainability. You are speaking my language with all these things. Christine, where can we go for more information?
For more information, pet professionals, please visit superzoo.org.
Incredible. Well, thank you again for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.